everybody, it's Sandra Uzel here with Fantasy Harbor Travel, and as promised, I am doing a video for you to explain what a travel advisor actually does. So if you're considering going on a trip, maybe you've never heard of a travel advisor and you're trying to figure out if working with one is going to be right for you, then stay tuned and I will tell you more. So I do have a list here to make sure I don't miss anything because travel advisors actually do quite a bit of things for you. So with that being said, I do want to put this out there. If you're the type of person that loves planning all the details of your trips, you love spending the hours researching, and that is fun and exciting for you, that is great. And I can relate to that because that's me and that's Ryan. And that's why we became professional travel advisors. We love doing all of that. We love doing the planning and managing all the logistics. But there are people out there, yes, you know who you are, who don't like doing that. The idea of spending hours researching does not sound like fun at all. You have an idea of what you want to do, where you want to go, but you would much rather just trust the details to a professional and then have something presented to you, maybe a few options that you can choose from. And then you just want to show up and be present and enjoy your getaway, enjoy your vacation. We are here for that. If I'm talking to you right now, you're the type of person that might want to consider working with a travel professional because they are going to bring you a lot of value. Professional travel advisors are your professional travel planner. As I said, they are going to save you a ton of time. Most vacations are probably going to take you between 20 to 60 hours to research and put together from start to finish. If you're going on a Disney trip to Disney World for the very first time, you're probably looking at more of the high end. So just look at what is your time actually worth? If you are really thinking about going on a trip, but you don't want to spend those hours away from your family and your loved ones, you don't want to spend your evenings after work working on this, managing all these logistics and planning all those details, we are here for you. We have direct travel agent access to over 200 suppliers in our network. That includes suppliers like Disney, Universal, Royal Caribbean, Viking Cruises, AMA Waterways, you name it, all over the globe. We have a business development professional assigned to us where we can ask direct questions to the company. So we do have access to things that the general public does not. So that is definitely a benefit to working with a professional travel advisor. We can also make sure you maximize your time and money invested in your trip. Who wants to go to Disney World and spend the entire time waiting in lines for rides? That would be nobody. Travel advisors know the proven tips and tricks, the proven strategies to maximize your time while you're there. So we can help you make sure you get all your must-dos done. We can help you if there's specific restaurants you definitely want to make sure you eat at. We can help you come up with strategies to make that more of a possibility. We can't always guarantee that that's going to work based on crowds and availability, but working with a travel advisor definitely improves your chances. Travel advisors, next on my list, are professional crisis managers for you while you're traveling. You probably know that when you're traveling, there is a lot of stuff that can go wrong. It is our job as professionals to help you anticipate potential issues, be ready for them. That way, if and when they do happen, you are prepared. You know exactly what to do, you know exactly who to contact, and it is a smooth sailing trip for you with no stress and no scrambling around at the airport or scrambling around at the park if things do go wrong, because when you're traveling, things can and do go wrong. It is our job to help you anticipate those and be ready. When you work with a professional travel advisor, you have a single point of contact for your trip. If you're booking direct without a travel advisor, you may have to call this place for customer service, call this place for customer service, call that place if there's an issue. Then you have to wait online over here for 4 hours to talk to someone about changing this. When you work with a professional travel advisor like Fantasy Harbor Travel, you don't have to do any of that. You have an issue, you call or email, you talk to me or Ryan every time. We take that off your plate. We get things fixed, we get things managed. You save your time and spend it with your family. Spend it doing things that are more important because your time is valuable. And then also, when you do end up having to call those places for help, you may end up talking to a person in a call center in a different country who maybe there's a language barrier there. That is very frustrating sometimes. Maybe you're actually having to chat with an AI bot. And I'm telling you, when you're trying to get customer service and you have a problem and you want to get a problem solved, there is absolutely nothing more frustrating, am I wrong, than having to deal with an AI bot, not even a real person. So when you work with a travel advisor, you're not dealing with an AI bot. If there's an AI bot involved at all, it's us who's having to deal with it, not you. So let us take that off your plate as well. The final thing I'll talk about as far as what a travel advisor does is sometimes we can save you money. Not all the time, sometimes in certain situations. I did talk about being able to help you maximize your trip, get the most out of your time while you're there. That is essentially saving you money because you don't have to keep going back 5 or 6 times to do all the things you didn't get to do the first time. We can help you avoid costly mistakes by anticipating, again, things that could go wrong and help you kind of decide maybe there's a better place to spend your money versus this. Maybe you're going to get more value if you go this direction versus that direction with your trip. So we can help you save money that way. We get access to promos and specials from suppliers immediately. So when places like Royal Caribbean, when places like Disney do offer specials and promos, the first people that they're going to be letting know are travel advisors. We get those in our inbox first. We get those to our clients first. So our clients have pretty much first access to all of these things before the general public kind of swoops in and steals all the rooms and all the availability is gone. So we can help you save money in that way. On cruises, especially, we do sometimes get access to group block rates for rooms. So we have access to rooms that the general public may not see if they try to go book a cruise themselves. Sometimes we can also offer onboard credits for cruises. So depending on what cruise line you're taking or what itinerary you're on, we may be able to offer you an onboard credit. So you can take some extra money and devote that toward a special meal on your trip, or maybe put that toward an excursion that you're taking during your itinerary. So there are ways that we can help our travelers save money. But I will say that working with us is very much quality over quantity. I'm going to do another video on what makes working with Fantasy Harbor Travel different. How are we different than all the other travel agencies out there? So if you've liked this video, if this has been helpful for you, please comment that it was helpful. Please follow us on all of our socials and tune in for our next video that I'm going to be doing on what makes us different. We cannot wait to hear from you, and happy traveling.